What is up, YouTube? Brandon here. Who else is here?
Orion.
Orion's here. We are going to be disassembling and deep cleaning this Chinese-made SKS. I've had this about 20 years or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, long time, huh?
Yes.
Haven't taken it out of the closet in many years, and when I lived in Atlanta, it developed some rust in various places. So you can see it's not crazy, but there's rust in various spots. And so we're gonna take it apart and deep clean everything and just get it nice. This is one of the ones made in I think it's called like Factory 26, which is kind of the premier Chinese SKS factory. Based on the serial number, I had actually never looked at it before until recently and paid attention, but based on the serial number, this one was made in 1967, and the serial number on the bolt matches, although the serial number on the magazine area and on the trigger guard are both different. So these match, but then this one's different and this one's different. And these serial numbers appear to be older than this one. So yeah, my understanding is it's about 1967 range. It has the triangular bayonet. It originally had the sling as well, but when it sat in the closet in Atlanta, the sling got really moldy and the whole gun got moldy as well. So we cleaned the mold off, and then I've left it alone for a couple years. Yeah, Daddy already cleaned the mold off. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna disassemble everything. We're gonna start by hitting everything with a brass wire brush to get off most of the surface rust.
See, this one.
That's right. And then we're probably going to do Iron X. This is a solvent for rust. Yeah, that's right. It's for automotive use, but I've used it to restore other things like a 30-year-old axe, and it worked out really well. Then once we get the Iron X on there to dissolve the final bits of rust, then we're gonna wash the metal real quick, and then we're gonna hit it with WD-40, or we might just dry it. Yeah, but
what's next?
And then finally, we're gonna use cleanse oil.
This one.
Yeah, cleanse oil. That's the final step.
Yeah, we got 3 steps.
4 steps.
The first one is Iron X.
The first step is the brush, then Iron X, and then what's next?
The BMW 40.
And then what's the final step?
It's the oil.
The cleanse oil, that's right. So, we will come back once the gun is disassembled. Let me see. The stock needs some work too, but I'm not gonna deal with that today.
But step 1, we use the brush.
So let's see if you can see there's some little
you grab
rust spots in there.
Step 2, you use the
There's
Iron
some little
X.
rust on the bottom.
Step 3, you use the WD-40.
Yep, we might actually hit it with a little. You want to hit it with Blue Magic too? Maybe we'll polish this, make it nice.
Oh yeah, see, it's still dirty.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a lot of work to do.
That should be step 5.
Yeah. So I did the same process on a 30-ish-year-old axe. So it was quite rusted. It had been in a garage for 30 years, and I'll show you that, and then we'll disassemble this and show you it fully disassembled. Okay, so just as a little preview, this is an axe I restored using this same exact process. So my dad had been a dealer for Gransfors Brooks in the 90s, and this year I went back home to visit, and he had one of these sitting in his garage that had been sitting there for 30 years. It still had the tag on it and the little manual that came with it, which was really cool, but it was covered in white kind of mold, and then the sheath was disgusting. It's still kind of disgusting. I need to get a new one made. And then this axe head was this part in particular was just covered in rust. But as you can see, it turned out awesome once it was cleaned up. So let me see if we can get this off one-handed here. There we go. So yeah, hit it this exact same process. So I started with a brass brush and then the Iron X to melt off the remaining rust, and then WD-40 to dry everything off, or I rinsed it, and then WD-40 to dry everything off. Yep, and then oiled it. There's still the tiniest little pocket of rust right in there, but that's all right. I don't know. That one just won't come out for whatever reason.
Yeah.
But this thing looks awesome. It's razor sharp. I love the patina on it. So hopefully we'll get a similar result cleaning all the parts of this SKS. So let me get it disassembled. All right, we're back. We've pretty much fully disassembled this thing, except we haven't quite taken the bolt carrier group all the way apart, and we haven't taken this pistol grip off. I've been meaning to remove that because stock SKS don't have the pistol grip. I think the original owner must have added it. Funny story, this I think was my first rifle I got, and I bought it, acquired it from an acquaintance. Her dad had passed away, and he had been involved in, let's just say, the underbelly of Japanese culture. And when he passed away, she didn't know what to do with his guns, and so she told some of my friends and I, hey, I've got 5 guns, and I'll sell them to you for $500. So we bought them, no questions asked, didn't know what we were getting. We got this SKS, we got I think it was a Winchester Model 70 or Remington 730-06. I don't remember which one it was. I think there was a Mini 14. There was a breech loading shotgun. It was like a single shot. And I don't remember what the 5th one was, but I don't remember how we even decided who got what. But basically I paid $100 and I got this one. I would have preferred the Winchester Model 70, but I didn't get to pick that one. So this one's pretty sick. Yeah, but as you can see, I've actually never disassembled it, and I've only fired it once. When I first got it about 20 years ago, I shot it a bunch in one range session and have never shot it since. But there's still a bunch of like cosmoline type crap that was in here. The stock doesn't appear to be the original stock that came with the rifle, so it's been restocked at least once. Like I said, someone added this pistol grip, which I'm going to remove. You can see the magazine has some pitting, some rust, but the internals look pretty good. I might polish them a little bit because there's some tooling marks and stuff like that, but otherwise we're just going to hit, like I said, everything with the brass brush, clean it up, wipe it down, hit it with the Iron X just to get off any residual rust, then rinse everything off and quickly dry it either with a hair dryer or with WD-40 to get rid of all the moisture. And then probably hit it with the cleanse oil, and then I'm not sure, I don't think I'm going to mess with the stock at all, like cleaning it up or anything. It'll just be the metal parts today, and then down the road maybe I'll do the stock. Yeah, so I think what I'm actually going to do first, now that I see this cosmoline, is I'm going to get some kerosene. Yeah, we're going to get some kerosene and wipe it down with a rag to just get that cosmoline off first. And then we'll start into the brushing and stuff. Yeah, so guys, gonna do a little kerosene. We'll clean all that leftover cosmoline off. Yeah. Oh, one more thing too. We might use a little bit of chlorine-free brake cleaner just to blast out like the trigger group and stuff, just to make sure all the carbon and stuff is cleaned out. So that's pretty cool, huh, bud? All right. All right. So, cleaned off all the rust with the brass brush. Next step will be to take the pieces outside and spray them down, well, aside from the pieces with wood, but all the metal only pieces, spray them down with Iron X. This stuff is super caustic, so do you want to do it outside? And I'll video that, and it'll melt off whatever remaining rust is on here. Then we're going to wash them, dry them immediately. For the pieces I can't dry effectively, like this, we'll hit them with WD-40 just to make sure there's no moisture in there. And then we'll clean everything up, wipe it down with cleanse oil. And then maybe polish some pieces, haven't decided yet. So that's the next step. Okay, so we are going to start with the bolt, or the bolt carrier, and the magazine. As you can see, even after the brush, there's still a little bit of rust on there. So we're gonna spray both these down with Iron X. This is normally used to remove rust from a car, from the paint or whatever, but it's worked really well for restoring my axe, so I'm going to use it on this too. So what we're going to do is we're going to spray both of these down really well, inside, outside, whatever. It's going to react with the rust, whatever's left, and we're gonna let it sit for 2, 3, 4 minutes maybe, and then we're gonna rinse it off with water, and then we're gonna immediately dry it out and then hit it with WD-40, which is actually what WD-40 is for, is to get rid of moisture. It's not really for a lubricant. So that's the operation we're gonna do. So don't touch that WD-40, bud. So let's spray these down. And this stuff stinks really bad, so you want to do it outside. Yep. Much better? Oh, yeah. Then, once we put it down, there's a little bit of discoloration on this other way. Once you look at it good. Like, what people strong, right? You have to strong inside, right? What's that? You have to strong. Oh, that's strong? Yeah, see, I think that's strong. That's how we move. That's right. That's right. That's right. You have to get it strong. Big mess. See, the thing is, there's a stick with glue on. That was good, huh? Yeah, so we hit this one. This is blue magic. Blue magic? Yeah, it's the blue ocean queen. I'm blue. All right, so these are done. It's basically melted away. All the rust that was left on there, any little spots are now gone.
You can call it blue polishing cream.
Yeah.
But we don't use that.
This one, yep, it's melted away pretty much everything. You can see the last kind of remnants of the rust in the channel there. So I'm gonna have to hit that with a Q-tip and some Blue Magic, see if I can get it polished down a little bit. Not too much though, but just to get rid of that discoloration. But yeah, pretty happy with it. So we'll do the rest of the gun off camera, and then we'll get back once it's ready to reassemble.
Yeah, ready for reassembly is so much fun.
All right, so finished the bolt. Very happy with this. This is the worst rust spot, and it's pretty much cleaned up. There's a little bit of pitting, but nothing crazy. As you can see, after we wiped it down, it got rid of any remnants from that Iron X, and really happy with it. So yeah, the rest of the gun looks good too. I'm gonna take it back upstairs and put it back together. All right, all done cleaning everything up. So as kind of shown, the process was take everything apart, wipe it down with kerosene to get any remnants of the cosmoline off, and then hit it with a brass brush. After that, hit it with the Iron X iron remover, the rust remover, let it sit, rinsed it off with water, and then dried it and sprayed it with WD-40 just to get all the moisture out. And then after that, came up and rubbed everything down with the gun cleaner, cleanse oil. So yeah, we're gonna put everything back together except the pistol grip, because that was junk to begin with, and it should be pretty good once it's all back together. All right, I'll show it to you once it's reassembled. And here's just some, it looks really good, I think.
We need to wash this one too.
All right, it is reassembled. The pistol grip is gone. Everything is rust-free, cleaned, oiled. It cycles a lot smoother now. Man, I'm stoked on this. It turned out really well. So let's take a look at the top here. So really nice. Like I said, this is, I believe, a 67. Let's spin it around. Oh. Yeah, so can't quite zoom in, but yeah, looking good. The only thing I couldn't salvage was the strap because it was covered in mold. But everything else looks good. See, no more rust down on the magazine. No more rust on the bolt. All the internals are smooth and oiled, and she's good to go.